Have you just started piano lessons? Or maybe you've been playing piano for a while but you're not sure how or when you should start learning sight reading? Then you're in the right place, because today I'm going to talk about when you should start learning sight reading. And stay tuned until the end, because I'll show you a few videos that I think you should go and watch right after this. Hi guys, I'm Manu from Piano Sight Reading, where I give sight reading tips to pianists. Today I'm going to talk about when you should start learning sight reading. You probably know how important it is to be able to sight read, but in case you don't, go and check out this video here. But when should you start to learn sight reading? Should you start as soon as you start piano lessons? Or should you focus on piano and then much later on learn sight reading? When is a good time to learn sight reading? Well, the short answer is not immediately, because learning to play an instrument is all about learning how to move your body and how to coordinate your body so that you can produce the sound that you want. So for example, for the piano, you learn how to sit at the piano, you learn where to position the hands, how to move them, etc. But then you also need to learn how to play rhythms, how to stay in time, and of course you need to know how to read music. So all of these things takes time to learn. So take your time and spend the time you need learning each of these skills before even considering sight reading. And another thing is that as you learn pieces, you'll also learn a lot more patterns. The first time you encounter patterns, whether it's rhythmic or melodic patterns, it might be a bit challenging, but then you'll learn how to play it and how it sounds. And once you know how it sounds and how to play it, then you can store it in your pattern library or your memory bank, if you like. And then whenever you see that pattern again in a piece, then you can quickly retrieve it from your memory, because you've already learnt it. That means that the more patterns you know, the easier it will be to sight read later on, because sight reading is mostly about recognizing patterns. So all in all, what I'm trying to say here is that only start to practice sight reading once you feel you can do the basic movements at your instrument, once you can grasp rhythm and notes, and once you have learned a whole bunch of patterns. And then you can start spending some time each day sight reading, starting with say 5 minutes a day. Because if you practice sight reading any sooner than that, then you might get frustrated because you'll see things that you don't know in the score, and then it will just be hard for you to sight read. So wait till you have enough knowledge, enough information in your pattern library before you go into sight reading. If you've listened to all of this and think,
yes, I think I'm ready to start sight reading,
then what I'd like you to do is go over to this video where I explain how to practice sight reading. Another video I'd like you to watch, especially if you're a beginner, is this one here, so that you don't get any of these bad habits. And lastly, check out this video where I show you which books to use for sight reading. That's it. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please like and share it with your fellow musicians. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Happy sight reading! Only then can you dance. Only then